You know that game you just spent the last 10, maybe 12 hours playing? Well, none of that counts! Here's what really happened!
No, that didn't happen.
No, that's what could have happened. But here's what really happened.
The script of this game is airtight.
But why would he side with the Black Arms at all? What does he have to gain? Or to lose?
Dude, the script to this game is about as airtight as bubble wrap that's already been popped.
Oh man.
Don't get me going. I don't want to pass out from all
What
this.
is the point of a fucking morality system if you have a last story segment that gives us a true ending anyway?
I don't know.
Because Sega couldn't really let
that was horrible.
him be evil.
They really couldn't let him be evil, but the thing is that you're forcing him to be good too. And while I get the point that Shadow's not supposed to be evil, you know, he can sort of stay in the sort of neutral path where he cares more about
Wait,
himself.
hang on, Sonic, why are you running up to me? Weren't you just standing next to me a second ago?
I thought I karate chopped you like
No.
6 times.
Really,
Back up. Why did Eggman come in here on foot?
Well, you do know he can run as fast as Sonic, right?
I
Yeah.
know
Because,
that.
What, Batman? What?
because Eggman thought this was a Chow Garden, that's why.
He's running into the room with Sonic, Tails, and Amy on foot with no weapons or mechs at all to confront the big bad alien overlord.
Well, see,
What
it works
the hell?
so well. It works so well in Sonic Heroes. They all thought, "Fuck it, let's do it again."
Well, that's because Eggman was like in house arrest, and you know, the Chaotix had just busted him out.
Can I ask a question? Because my memory's a little fuzzy at the moment. But in Sonic Heroes, when Eggman talked, were his teeth always showing when he was talking?
Suddenly he grabs the Chaos
In
Emerald.
game, he sort of
In-game, yes.
In game, but you never really saw a lot of him talking.
There's one thing that really bugs the hell out of me in this game is Eggman's model and how he talks. His teeth are always showing.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
like
Yeah.
his lips never close. Like it's either grinning or he's talking out of his throat. I'm very impressed. But it's
He's
also really
cool.
ugly.
he's talking through gritted teeth, but he won't. But he finds himself unwilling to make the mouth motions required to sound out the letter M.
This is a plot point that really bugs me, because here they imply that the Chaos Control power came from Black Doom. Like, this is where the shit came from. How does that work if there are no Chaos Emeralds on his planet, and
No,
if other
dude.
characters can clearly use Chaos Control?
No, dude. Okay, all right. His planet was one of the planets that had like 16 bajillion blue Chaos Emeralds before Turbo Tails united them all into 7.
No.
If this is Archie
No,
Comics,
do
shut
not,
the fuck up.
do not try to justify this.
No.
Just stop. Let me
My
spare.
brain just melted
Let
from
me
that.
just spare everyone the headache. I always figured Chaos Control can be used by anyone. A Chaos Emerald only amplifies the effect.
Well, I mean,
So-
they're obviously more. Shadow is obviously more adept at it than anyone else, and
Unless
because he's got Black Doom blood. Spoilers. I always thought that he got it from him. So where the fuck did the Black Arms
Black
race
Doom
learn
actually-
how to use Chaos Control if they didn't have the Chaos Emeralds to make it easy? You know, I don't get that.
Well, Shadow
Johnny.
can teleport without the Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, but you wouldn't learn how to do that sort of shit unless if you had a Chaos Emerald to make it easy for you the first couple of times. I always assumed that, like, Gerald had one on the ship at one point, and then that's how he did the testing with Shadow for that sort of bullshit.
I want to know where exactly. How did these two get together? What were they on like Facebook or something? Like suggest
Craigslist.
Black Doom.
No, Gerald Robotnik went on Craigslist. Needed one hyper-advanced alien species to deliver blood to help create the ultimate life form. Payment 7
We'll
Chaos
provide
Emeralds
7
and 50
Chaos Emeralds 50 years later.
Yeah,
This is a great deal.
the really ironic thing is that Gerald just ordered a pizza and Black Doom was the delivery guy.
The thing about Black Doom is I don't understand how he knows about the Chaos Emeralds in the first place. I mean, let's look at Dragon Ball Z. Okay, the Saiyans come to Earth for the Dragon Balls, but only because some idiot talks about the Dragon Balls while one of them is listening in through the radio. So, How did
This
Black Doom
gas,
find out about
it
it?
reveals the future.
Well, again, I
it
think
shows
I
your
always
next game.
Well, if you think about it, the Eclipse Cannon is also powered by the Chaos Emerald, so I always assumed. I mean, there's no proof for this, but and Emerald was also run on the Chaos Emeralds, so I always assumed that Gerald Robotnik had at least one and was using it for research. And and Black Doom's like, "What's that?" And this is not the okay, fine. It's a giant magical gem that gives you as much power.
Well,
as you need, and if
didn't
you
they
get all of
say-
them,
Okay,
you're pretty
wait.
much
They're
unstoppable.
paralyzed. How are they talking?
Well, because they're amazing throats, as Eggman's already demonstrated through talking through his teeth. But anyway,
Crap, the
didn't
animators forgot how to use Gary's
They
mouth.
state that the Black Comet passes Earth every 50 years, right?
Yeah.
So I figure because Black Comet is home of Black Doom, they have some kind of technology where they can study the inhabitants of Earth and whatever they have or use. But that's the way I always. Look at
Black
that.
Doom just goes out in his balcony every night and looks through his telescope.
Incidentally, magical.
Oh boy, watch out! We got a
plot
badass here.
convenience powers.
I love
I
the
just
fact
stepped on a slug.
that Shadow doesn't bother to stop the others.
I
It's
know.
like Black Doom has trained the worst killing machines because it's spoiler alert. In a few seconds during the game, you can hear someone go, "Shadow, the gas wore off, and we're fine now." So Black Doom is incompetent for two reasons. He makes a gas that doesn't stay permanent, and he trains these animals to literally go, "Eat them. They're right there. They're not gonna move. I can't make this any more easy for you. Eat the fuckers."
No,
And
what
they
they're doing
can't-
is they're just sort of nibbling on Sonic's shoes, but they're covered in dirt and all the shit that he's ran over the years, so they're just kind of like nibbling at it. It's like, ugh. Okay, let's try to take another bite. It's like trying to get a 3-year-old to eat their peas. It's just not going to happen quickly.
These are the shoes that when Sonic takes them off, his feet are all like mutated and shit.
Or very,
Maybe I
very
should
stinky.
wash these every once in a while.
Or very
By the way,
stinky.
I love how Black Doom just turns around very slowly and gets away in like 10 minutes apart from Shadow now.
Yeah, like.
Oh,
I'm
that's the
going very
power of
slowly.
magical teleportation at your fingertips.
Pretty much.
Teleportation, yeah.
And
Black Doom created a bad future.
story, we need to go through one final level, which is essentially Final Haunt, except longer and more annoying.
'Cause you have
And
to-
with a time limit.
That's
And also, you know that chaos control grinding I did because I suck? Well, now you have to do chaos control grinding because it's mandatory. At least one time I got chaos control just normally by smashing aliens, and it ran off right before the section where I needed to use chaos control because of the level design.
I've done that.
What do you think the morality choice system would be if it still exists in this level? Stand there and do nothing for 10 minutes, or go stop Black Doom.
Well, I think you can blow up enough stuff just in the way in order to get your black meter up to do Chaos Blast.
I think Evil should go back and murder Sonic and his friends.
Make sure
Well,
the
why
things
wouldn't you do
devour
that
them.
anyway? They're fucking assholes.
Karate chop them all.
No, it's like, no. To me, I don't care with this morality. To me, I think to have that red thing go up, I think it's just more like Shadow just needs to be really pissed off and not just do evil stuff. I'm
Then what is
sorry.
he feeling when the blue one goes up? It's just like, I'm going to pet a puppy. Oh, how soothing. It's like
No.
playing Animal Crossing, what'll get his blue bar up in the normal world. So,
Like-
and when playing Contra without the
The
30
blue-
live code is what makes the red one go up.
No, I would just think,
The
Nah,
blue
it's
meter is incredibly full of happy thoughts.
Hey.
So if you eat very delicious cake, it's like, this cake is delicious!
No, you
It's like
see,
trying to get. It's like
Swiss
trying.
roll.
It's like trying to train Raven to use Starfire's power.
you see, you want to get your blue meter up, you have to text message your girlfriend and be really nice about it. But if you want your red meter up, when the
God,
evil
yeah,
god
get
person
that
asks you
out
whether
here.
you're a pervert, you be honest and say yes.
Catherine, shit out of here.
I think that
So
putting
that's why my
saying-
red meat is always full. Damn.
So if I were to be nice to my girlfriend, I could manipulate time and space.
Yes! Actually, oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Social links and all that.
Get your persona, Catherine, whatever Atlas game
What would
out of
a
my
social link
Sonic
with
game.
Sonic and Shadow be like?
Sonic and Shadow became friends. Shadow will now die for you, and then
No, but
come
I'm
back.
thinking, like, what would the events you would do? Would, like, Sonic and Shadow just sort of go to the mall and buy comic books or something?
Go to the gun
They'd be
range.
like, hey, this is my favorite one, Shadow. Check this out. I'm just going to buy the newest issue of Bleach. But that comic sucks. Fuck you, my fanfiction explains everything. That's what I imagine them being like if they actually hung out. This level fucking sucks.
we
It's
go to
nothing
the-
but
they'd go to
straight
the-
walls
Those
and
fucking
grinding.
tentacles, I'm sorry.
In my Sonic game.
They'd go to the
Grinding.
gun. They'd go to a gun range. They'd go camping.
Fine, whatever.
And tentacles. Tentacles that are too big and bulbous for hentai.
I've seen enough.
No. They found a way. They have.
They can find a way.
They will find a way. This is porn we're talking
You
about.
highly doubt the power of the internet.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, God. Ow. Ow.
You know, at this point, why is Black Doom even staying on the comet? You know, he could just. Well, actually, the comet needs to stay on Earth because.
Plot.
Because
Plot.
of plot. Yeah.
Because
okay, never mind.
Ouroboros says so, that's why.
Yeah, Black Doom could easily just grab Shadow by the neck, Chaos Control into space. Well, actually, Shadow can breathe in space. Fuck. Chaos Control into a volcano, dump him in there. Okay, I win. World's fucked.
Why didn't Black Doom invade the Earth 50 years ago?
Well, he could, but all that would accomplish is that Shadow would lose his rings.
Why didn't he invade the Earth? Because it's stated in the game that he brought spaceships 2,000 years ago. I mean, yes, 2,000 years ago they had Jesus, so he could have used his powers. But still, like, they would have had a better chance where they had like.
He signed
the
signed the Craigslist agreement. He had to wait 50 years.
Okay, Craigslist assumption aside, why didn't
Men
he
in
invade
Black?
it 50 years ago?
I think, well, it was assumed that he could have, well, he had to leave. He had to leave because of that's what the comet was doing. But I assume he wanted to have the Chaos Emeralds because they'd help an awful lot. So he just waited. I don't know.
I think it has to do with the fact that Gerald didn't have all the Chaos Emeralds at the time. So he was like, you have 50
Yeah, but
years.
nobody has
Let's
all
go-
the Chaos Emeralds at the time when he came here.
Yeah.
Well, he also, but I assume that he maybe he contacted Gerald just as the comet was about to leave or something. I don't know.
In fact, if he has the technology to invade Earth in the first place, why can't he get the comet into Earth?
I don't know. Shadow, what are you doing? What are you doing? You
he
shouldn't be
needed to
posing.
get it
Shouldn't
down to Earth without it burning up in the atmosphere or impacting the Earth. and
Shadow.
making it
Then what is he
Don't
using to
kick his
teleport?
ass.
What is he using to teleport everything else there?
He doesn't teleport. They just sort of jump out of the comet. Geronimo.
Yes, they halo jump through the atmosphere. They're amazingly fire resistant.
But the comet's not.
Oh, shut up.
Or maybe they just go into their spaceships and
The
land.
comet
I don't
might
know.
not be fire resistant, but it probably isn't gravity resistant.
Also, yeah, crash landing your comet into the planet you're trying to take your food from is not a good idea.
Oh, that's
Kind of
good.
hard to eat everything when they're all dead and blown up.
Sudden-
Well, it's not like the fucking aliens were crashing down to Earth at 5,000 miles per hour. No, they were floating down on a pretty coastal pace. You know, it's just that this plot fucking sucks.
Well, you can know that without even nitpicking.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last story is
What?
kind of like a mix between the Matrix and Star Wars. It's the Matrix because they basically just want to use like humans
What?
as barriers, and this bit because this is like the video game equivalent of Black Doom, pretty much just going, "Shadow, I am your mother."
Oh, you're a woman?
You're so
No,
convincing.
I know a lot of people think that the shadow alien blood thing is just a terrible plot point. I just think it's a terrible way to make Black Doom relevant. Okay, so I can get he helped make Shadow, but having him be the same literal blood, that just seems incredibly
Amanda,
stupid.
Amanda, want to get all your forceful anger right?
We get it, Amanda.
I think she sort of left. I don't think even the headphones are on.
But
Wait,
it's so forced.
What have you... Amanda!
Amanda.
It's over!
Amanda, it wasn't funny when I did that 4 years ago. It ain't funny now.
Actually, it was pretty funny when you did it.
But this is forced.
I love how this is how Charmy like hacks at a computer.
The old
And
Fonzarelli
it
fix.
works because that's funny? Question mark.
We learned hacking from the
Did
shadows.
I miss anything?
You kind of screamed for no reason in the play. You screamed through the last cutscene that had nothing to do with what made you angry. So,
You didn't miss anything, but you lost my respect.
Oh God, you showed up just in time for that plot point to come back. All right, now apparently before Maria died, because Maria is in this video, before Maria died, Gerald Robotnik was actually a good, kind man.
Bullshit.
well, that makes me angrier than the shadow alien blood thing. Because even though if Gerald Robotnik wasn't like an omnicidal maniac, I don't think that he was Mr. Blue Boy Scout Superman like they portray him here. You know?
I want to know how
But
the
he has a white fluffy mustache. He must be good.
No, he's not. I'm sorry, he's not.
How did the commander get off the Black Comet so soon?
I don't know.
I don't think he.
Shitty
Well,
writing.
yeah. I don't even give a shit
I
at
was
this
angry
point.
because I can't believe they pulled that whole Shadow, I am your father. No, he's not his father. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to think that. It's all just bullshit. The whole thing is bullshit. No, I'm not believing that.
You know, I have a question. Was there an actual hedgehog involved in the creation of Shadow the Hedgehog?
What, like the little little like spiky furry rodent that's like.
No, but Supersonic was used because in Sonic, I think it says in Sonic
No,
Battle.
I mean like genetically, was there a hedgehog involved?
Was Shadow created from scratch, or was there a basis?
You know what? I always just thought that the fact that Shadow and Sonic looked alike was just looked alike with quotations because blue and black. But I always figured they looked similar just due to chance. I didn't think there was any actual relation.
Then they were in Terminator.
Ted, in terms of that, all you have to remember is just, on a Sunday, riding my bike, I noticed many things look alike.
Oh God.
Oh, God. Many things look alike.
She's right in the camera.
To me, Shadow's like, oh, shit.
I will say, as bad as this plot point is and this cutscene is, in a second, we're gonna get this piece of music I fucking love. It's called Super Shadow. It mixes in Live and Learn, All Hell Shadow, and I Am All of Me, and it's a fantastic piece of music.
Oh, yeah, I did like that.
I do like.
You never
that they
did
at
have
least,
control over you, Shadow.
I like that they brought back Live and Learn just because it's sort of Super Shadow's theme at this point, but
So wait
not
a minute.
enough. Not enough.
Really, no, again, I'm not saying it redeems the whole story of the scene. All I'm saying is that out of context, it's one of my favorite Sonic tracks out in all the games. It's only like 20 seconds long, but it's such a good track.
Well, do you want to know what's stupid? Black Doom just sort of teleports, and he leaves the Chaos Emeralds behind. What a dumbass! Dumb ass!
You deserve to die.
I know.
That's why I rage, because it's so stupid.
Why would you ever do that?
Everybody! Live and learn!
Oh, fuck, Super Shadow, your model's awful.
His model isn't that bad. It's the lighting effect over the model that looks
Lighting was
god awful.
He's radioactive.
I'm sorry. I just that part with the whole I'm in just blow my.
We spent about a minute listening to your over-exaggerated tantrum. We know.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you. I didn't expect you guys to listen.
No, but
Let's just say-
Amanda, it was kind of hard to have a conversation where all we could do is hear you go "Rah!" in the background.
I'm still
Alright.
not even far away.
Let's just say that there is a reason the Archie comics very pointedly wrote Black Doom and the Black Arms out of the series forever.
Forever, thank God.